You gotta just get into it, okay? And here's the thing, you don't need a big following. You don't need products to sell. And you don't need experience. I'm going to give you my expertise. And from what I have learned and what I have, I thereby give unto you on this Good Sunday, okay? So let's get into it, because today you're going to learn the unique blueprint to making $10,000 per month with digital products with your phone, only working a few hours a week. Now on the flyer, I have 20, and here you see 10. But if you're making 20, then that means you're making 10. If you can make 10, then that means you can make 20. Yes or yes? Okay. So here's the thing. These are the things that a lot of people get hung up on. And now is not the time to get hung up on it. Now is the time for us to make moves. So what you have to understand is you don't need the following things to make money online. You don't need a big following. You don't need that. You don't have to have products to sell right now, and you don't need prior experience, okay? Anyone can make money online if they have the right system, okay? I asked you to bring your pen and your paper. Write it down. System, and I'm going to show you the system, so you got to hang on tight and stay with me during the webinar. And put in the work. A lot of times people like the lifestyle, they like what comes with it, they like the freedom, but they don't like to put in the work. I'm here to tell you, I will not tell you a lie. You have to put in the work. But when you put in the work, you get to reap the reward. Here's the disclaimer I have to give you, okay? I'm going to reference my own sales figures. I'm going to, I think I have a couple slides where I might show you the inside of my back office with my numbers and the different things that I have done. And also to some of my clients who have done some really awesome things. But understand that I'm not guaranteeing your success. I am giving you and showing you what is possible. And I'm giving you this for example purposes only. Individual earnings and results can vary. They will vary, and they depend on different factors, including like your background, your business experience, your personal motivation, your work ethic, etc. So just know, I'm not guaranteeing that this is what's going to exactly happen for you. However, I do want you to see yourself in my clients, because if you're on this webinar, I know that there's a reason why we connected, and there's a reason why you're on this webinar right now. I usually don't get linked up or yoked up with people who I can't help. That I usually don't get people that are off kilter, okay? So if you're here, it's because you and I have some type of alignment. So we're going to figure out what that is, and I'm going to show you my system so that you can move forward faster. So this is just a couple of my clients that I've worked with. Ronika, she's has a background of a therapist and things of that nature. We shifted some things for her so that she can go ahead and quit her job, because she's working a job and she's looking to quit and get out of that. Suwin, she's did a rebrand so that she can really take her gift of gab of emceeing and podcasting and entered into financial freedom using the exact same system that I'm going to share with you today. This live masterclass is for you. If financial freedom is important to you and you want to be able to earn and generate $10,000 months, you may be an employee wanting to make extra income online. You're a coach or a content creator. You want to be able to travel the world and work from anywhere using your phone or your laptop or your iPad, whatever you got. Okay. And if you want to grow a successful online community impacting the lives of other people, here's what I want you to understand, because I know that one of those fits you very, very well, if not all of them. Online business is booming. Forbes, you know who Forbes is, estimated that online business, the industry itself is worth $784 billion. Online business and e-commerce sales are projected to reach $8 trillion by 2027. Guys, that is literally 3 years from now. Why does this even matter? It matters because this is literally the opportunity of a lifetime. The online business and digital marketing space is growing like wildfire. Okay. So it is like the gold rush in 1848. This is like oil in 1859. And here's the thing, I'm from Texas. Texas and oil are like, what's the peanut butter and jelly, waffles and syrup. Okay. If you understand what I'm talking about, put it in the chat. Waffles and syrup, peanut butter and jelly, or whatever two things that you know go really well together. That is Texas and oil. And we are in 2024, and oil is still major in the lives of a lot of people and generating a lot of opportunity for a lot of people. And of course, we're just talking about Texas, and what about Saudi oil and the oil in Africa? And I mean, it's everywhere. Like Bitcoin in 2009, and I was in that era of Bitcoin, and I was just trying to survive at that time, so I wasn't even thinking about investing. But man, if I could rewind the hands of time, if I could turn back time, I would definitely invest in Bitcoin back then. Okay, yes, waffle and syrup. Okay, that is what Texas is with oil. That is what opportunity is with Bitcoin. And no, we can't turn back the hands of time, but we are in this time right now, and digital products is where it's at. And here's what you have to realize, and I really want you to understand this. The old rich system, you would need your father's name, connections, a huge amount of money, and like a lot of liability, like a lot of money just to start a business, to market your business. Commercials on TV and radio can cost tens of thousands of dollars, and you wouldn't even know if you were hitting your ideal audience. Okay. Versus in the new rich, okay, where we are now, anyone without a name brand, money, connections can launch a business online in seconds. No heavy liability, no connections, none of that, just with Wi-Fi and a phone. So you don't have to be a Rockefeller, and you don't need a Rockefeller. You don't need a Trump. You don't need a Carnegie. You don't have to come out of the old rich system. One of the biggest things that's trending right now online is what LeBron James did for his son. His son is now playing in the NBA. And people are up in arms about it. Like, oh, the only reason why he's there is because of his dad. The only reason why he's there is because of, exactly. That is what a lot of people wish they had. Let's be real. I wish I had it too. My dad's money flinging open doors for me so I didn't have to work as hard. Absolutely. I would not turn that down, right? But that's not what I got. I'm part of the new rich. I'm part of the people who didn't have too much, who are literally coming up out of the grace of God, ideas, and the opportunity of a lifetime that I'm sharing with you tonight. So even if you don't have all those things that some of these people here that we're talking about have, you have Wi-Fi and a phone, that's all you need. I'm going to show you. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into this thing, okay? But understand that the internet has broken down the traditional walls. What used to be inaccessible is now accessible. The online space lets anyone generate income from anywhere in the world with Wi-Fi, a phone, and or a laptop, iPad, whatever you like to use. You can literally gain new customers in your online business through channels like social media, which is free. And even if it's not free, it's very cheap compared to radio ads, TV ads, and the like. And I'm going to show you how to do all that. Just stay with me. Everyday people are able to start their business from home without any experience. You don't need staff, and you don't have to have overhead costs. So starting your business is the easiest that you're ever going to get now, right now. And if you can say, yeah, if you say, yes, I can, then you absolutely will. But if you say, no, I don't think so, or, oh, it can't be that simple, then you're absolutely right as well. Because the right mindset, the belief system, and the action is the reason why super achievers succeed while others do not. I can tell you guys, I've seen studies. It's never about how smart someone is. It's always about who's willing to take action, who's willing to look fear in the face and laugh, who's willing to say, I see the opportunity, I'm going to get the mentorship, and I'm going to move forward. Those are the people who win in life. Studies show that it's emotional, intelligent people who are more successful than people who have a high IQ. So it's not your IQ that determines your success, it's your EQ. Talk about some real information here. Now, why should you listen to me? Who is Faith Abraham? Which is me, your favorite doctor, honey. I am a master life coach, a serial entrepreneur. I went from only earning $9 an hour with a degree, I want you to catch that, to being the co-founder of a $30 million evaluated SaaS company called Vonza.com. I followed the path laid out for me. I followed the go to school, get good grades, get a job, and be set for life. But that is not my story. That is not what actually happened for me. I ended up being overworked and underpaid. I could not find work. I had to build a door for myself. So I started my coaching and counseling business. From there, I started winning awards. I was hitting 6 figures in a few months. Then this is with having a husband, having 3 kids and other businesses. And I was still able to do this because the system that I incorporated into my business is the same system that I'm going to show you tonight. This is how I did it. And so now I teach others how to build 6-figure businesses from scratch. With no ads, no team, no experiences needed. I took a leap of faith. I literally had to look fear in the face and laugh. Now, while I was laughing, the butterflies were going off in my tummy, but I was still laughing because I refused to stay where I was. And this is where I was, making $9.25 an hour. I was making the same amount of money when I was in high school without a degree. Can you imagine that? Then what I was earning with a degree. That was not what my expectation was at all. I worked many years at Gap Inc., which consists of Old Navy, Gap, Banana Republic, all of that. I was in that thing. Okay. Then I have roller skates on here. You know why? Because I was working at a skate shop with a degree. And actually I started that job and I was making $8 an hour. And I was like, wait a minute. So I was helping people customize their skates, with the bearings and the new wheels and which one is better for this type of foot and all of that kind of stuff, and ordering wides and candies and all that kind of stuff that you find, little tchotchkes at roller skating rinks. That's where I was. That's what I was doing. And I had the degree and I was following the path. So I was confused. I was in debt. I was broke. I didn't know what was going on because I did everything everyone told me to do. So even though I was down and out, I still went ahead and got married. People are always like, oh, I'm going to wait till I build myself to get married. Nope. I was broke, married, didn't have much of anything. My wedding dress was $50. I got it off of eBay. Okay. And then I paid $25 for dry cleaning. So $75, you guys. This was early 2000s. And then a few years later, just working hard, doing what we had to do, getting jobs and saving, we got our first house. This was the first house. So cute. Lots of memories there. Okay. Then 2008 happened and the housing market crashed. I don't know if you guys can relate, where you saved up and you did all the right things and all the right things still didn't bring the right result. If you know what I'm talking about in the chat, just put a 1. You don't even have to put the whole story. Just put a 1 in the chat if you can relate. We lost the house during that housing market crash and we pretty much lost everything. And it was sad because it was like, wait a minute, this is not how it's supposed to go. What is going on? So and then we had an epiphany. We've been lied to. We've been lied to. We were told, be a good person. Okay, I see you in the chat. Come on now. No, it's okay. It's okay. Bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people, vice versa, all around. But here's the good part that came out of it. It was the epiphany. And we realized that We've been lied to. You can be a good person. You can work hard. They always say, work hard, work hard, work hard. Go to school, get good grades, get a good job. Everything's going to be just fine. You'll be good. Don't worry about it. But here's the truth. In order to live the American dream in 2024, a job will not save you. It will not save you. Financial freedom is not in jobs. I don't know too many. There's some pretty good CEOs out there who do care about their employees, but for the most part, that is not the case. And they did not create that business for their employees to win. So you just have to realize that there's not financial freedom in a job. You literally have to take on new terrain like we're talking about tonight, which is online business. We were down and out, and we just said, okay, there has to be something different, and enter in online business. And that's how literally my life changed forever. I went from broke, very much in debt, to generating millions of dollars online passively each and every year with digital products. For those of you who follow me on social, you've probably seen my story a bit. I had gotten sick, and I couldn't sit with my clients and relate with them one-on-one. And the thing that saved my business was digital products. That's what kept revenue coming in, kept generating. And I was able to keep a lot of my clients because I was able to serve them, not in the way they were used to, but it was still a way that was effective for both them and me. So I also ended up investing in mentorship so that I could be in the room and collaborate with the most brilliant minds in our generation. And I had to start applying what I was learning. And so as I started applying and I was listening and I'm learning and I'm seeing what's possible, that was one of the things I love about this woman here. She's really big on sharing her income and what she did. And I was like, okay, well, if she can do it, I can do it. If she can make that happen for herself, I can make it happen for myself. Right. And I had that attitude. I had that mindset. And so that's what literally started shifting my life from the $9 an hour to where I am today, from being broken in debt to coming into the new rich with this system. And this is what it looks like now. $2 to $5 million on a year online. This is online income. You know, I'm driving my dream car. So in the pictures, you'll see Rolls Royce. I meant to put the Bentleys and G-Wagons and all this kind of stuff. Just having fun, enjoying the blessings, okay? Living my dream house, a phenomenal neighborhood, and great schools for my kids. We have time and money freedom. I've increased my impact, which is really, really big to me. I'm all about purpose-driven business. And even those people who work with me, I want them to have a business that drives purpose, that allows you to not only have freedom for yourself, but also create something great for other people. That is impact. That is servant leadership is what I call it. Okay. I've been able to also work with, speak for, collaborate with, coach and counsel different celebrities and thought leaders. And here's just a few pictures. And you'll notice some of the people that I was under as mentors were also people that I've been able to do things with. So God shifted me from learning and collaborating and listening to also being side by side, right? Going to different countries and having to have interpreters. I was listening to something earlier today. Oh, it was the pastor, and he was like, yeah, now we don't have to have interpreters as such. We just use AI. And I'm like, wow, that's so amazing. Like how things are just changing every single day. This is the type of stuff that happens, right? So celebrities, people you see on TV, founders of great companies like artists, and my husband and I, we have a university. I've sat under Dr. Trim, been on stage with Dr. Trim. So these are just the things that have been happening in my life. And Now we have time and money freedom to travel the world with my family when I want. We recently went on a cruise to the Bahamas. The kids were so excited. They were like, yes, we got a passport. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Like they are whooping it up. I was like, I'm glad y'all understand the power of a passport, but y'all need to calm down. They were so excited, but we had a really, really great time. This is me and my boys. We went to watch Atlanta United in box seats. And the youngest, he was like, Mom, when are we doing that again? When are we going to the box office? Because they have food and they have like a whole spread and drinks and all kinds of stuff. And you're sitting up there and it's just the roar, the crowd. It's just awesome. Like these great experiences that we're able to have now, when a few years ago, that was just our prayers. That was just like what we were asking God to do for us. And now it's actually our real life. But we realized that it was online business that put us in such a humbling position. And now we really got to do our heart, which is give back. So we help over 5,000 people each year in Nigeria with food and money, educational scholarships and laptops. We did an event. This is 2024. So I believe it was last year. We had it was last year. We had an event. We gave out laptops. That was this one right here. Gave out laptops, scholarships. Like they are out here. We're making opportunities for other people the same way that we needed an opportunity when we were down and out. My husband started a foundation and we built a school with a library so the kids can just immerse themselves in that knowledge and that understanding of what's going on. We've adopted over 300 children and given them free education and financial support. So the orphans and the widows, that's what we're doing. We have the ability to do that now, just with the power of online business and free medical evaluations and their medication. So it's not just getting them an eval, but also getting them the stuff that they need so they can live well and well into their 70s and in the years that are promised to us. So you're talking about someone who's gone from being broke and depressed, overworked, underpaid, and now living the life of my dreams, living the life literally of my prayers. I visit like 2 to 3 countries each year, first class, just living it up, enjoying different countries and different cultures while working 1 to 2 hours a day from my phone. A lot of people are on their phone all day, every day, but what they're doing is they're consuming. But what I've been able to do is go from being the consumer to being a producer. And as a producer, it has now produced the life that I already knew was intended for me, but I wasn't seeing initially. And now I'm going to show you something, but here's what I'm going to ask you to do first. I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself 10, 12 months from now. 12 months is a year. 12 months from now. So I want you to imagine yourself now to 12 months. This time next year, June. What does that look like for you? What are you doing? What's happening? What's going on around you? Has your financial situation changed? Have you been able to leave your job? Or have you been able to still keep your job, but you just walking there a little bit different now because the job is not what's keeping you going. Your business, your digital products make more than what you earn on your job. You're just there just for, so you can retire really nicely, right? Where are you traveling to? What are you accomplishing? Whose lives are you impacting? This can absolutely be the difference between this time next year looking the exact same as it is right now. And if you're okay with how it is right now, that's great. But if you're not, then it's time to shift and do some things different. Imagine if your online business is generating $10,000 to $30,000 a month for you. What does that look like? Imagine being able to quit your job and build the business of your dream, or at least have passive income coming in and you stay on your job. That's cool. Being able to travel and give back. So you're being able to pour from your overflow, from your abundance. How does that feel? Feel it in your system, feel it in your body. Because the free nation of imagination is where dreams come true, they come alive. All of this is possible when you stop trading time for money. You got to create something once and sell it forever and ever and ever. How can you sell it forever? Because you're serving people. You're serving them in a way that they need. And then that's when you become the new rich. That's when the level changes. So what is the new rich? Let's talk about it. And for short, I'll be saying TNR. All right. The new rich is the opportunity that's helping ordinary people to make extraordinary income online with their knowledge through digital products. TNR is an online course that gives you everything you need to become part of the new rich because you're now a part of the digital revolution. The new opportunity that we're talking about here is the digital revolution. Everything that people need nowadays is literally in the palm of their hand, online, digital. This is the same information that I'm going to give you. It's the same blueprint that took me from debt, trying to climb the corporate ladder, trying to be this and that, to making over $3 million online with digital products. In the TNR course, you're going to learn everything that I've learned in the last 10 years, the exact step-by-step system that has given me results and turned me from overworked and underpaid with a net worth of maybe like $100, okay, to now becoming a multimillionaire online. And the system is TNR, the new rich. From this system, I've been able to help 13 people make $1 million plus. 123 people make 6 figures a year. Entrepreneurial minded individuals are applying this system that works, and it's giving them results. It's growing them, it's shifting them, it's changing their trajectory. I'm going to give this to you. Like I said in the beginning, this is literally what I've been sharing, what my husband has been sharing with our one-on-one clients for the past few years now. We know it works. People literally pay me $20,000 just to learn this, just to get this information. And I'll share with you some people who are having some really phenomenal results, but I'm also going to share with you the system as well. So have your pen and paper ready. Don't check out on me. If you're still with me, put it in the chat. Put a number 1 in the chat, because you are number 1. You are that one, okay? If you're still with me, because I still have some stuff I'm going to share with you. We're getting into this thing now, okay? These guys, Ray and Jay, they're also known as the Acre Boys, but we helped them to make $1 million in 9 months using the New Rich system. They had a little something, kind of made sense, but we made it all the way sense for other people to pick up on and say, oh, got it. And they really, and their clients really bought into them, and they're just blowing and going. They're just making some really awesome waves and some powerful things happen. Pastor Vincent has been able to increase his earnings. He said he was rarely compensated for the work that he was doing. And that was, a lot of that was counselor work. But now he's making $2,000 each month. He still has his job. He's married. He has kids. He finished his degree. If I'm not mistaken, he finished his master's. His goal is to expand. And that is what it's all about, guys. It's all about expanding. Changed everything. Queen, she came to me, and she was single mom, in school. So it was, you know, she was trying to make some stuff happen. She was really like, but something's got to change because I can't do it like this. And I know I'm gifted. So she went from lacking confidence, from using her student loans, you know, just to get some things happening, to now full of confidence. She got her certification. She has income. She tapped into another area of online business that's put her in front of doing work and creativity and really powerful things for amazing people, celebrities, and well-known individuals, just because she decided to tap in. 25,000 in days. And Marilyn says, I'm so grateful for my expertise. She's referring to me because it would have taken me at least 3 to 5 years to learn all that she has shown me. And I loved working with Marilyn because of that mindset. She had that mindset like, okay, all I got to do is just sit with you. If I sit with you, you're going to give me what you know, and that's going to save me a few years. I could shave off a few years of trying to figure it out and doing this and that not working, doing that and that works, and scaling this and that not working, and all the effort and the money that it takes to grow a business and really scale. I can say that and just learn from you and implement it, and boom, we're out here making some great things happen. And of course, here are just a lot of success stories. Varian and Imani and Ashley and Sue-Ann and Val, and just all these different success stories, because we've been teaching this stuff, and it's working, and our clients are having results. So we're really, really excited for what more is about to happen. So how are these hundreds of people changing their lives to become the new rich? They're following the exact blueprint that I'm going to show you. They're following it and they're implementing it, right? And here's what I want you to know is that TNR is what we did was we put it into a course, because we realized that we're not going to be able to sit with every single person. So what we did was we put it into a course, so that way you can have the course and you can be able to pull that information and digest, implement, digest, implement, and start getting results just like our other clients have. And here are the 3 things that you need to start or grow your digital product business and become the new rich. If I were you, I would take a screenshot of this. It looks very simple, but remember, the simplest things create the biggest results. My mentor, Dr. Mike Murdoch, said many, many years ago to me, he said, it's not big hinges, it's small hinges that swing open big doors. So look at this, take a screenshot, because I'm going to break it down for you in just a second. It's audience, the right product, and software. That is all that people are using to make big bucks, become the new rich in 2024. Okay. So here's the thing, for some of you, you may not even know what a digital product is, or maybe you know what a digital product is, but you don't realize how big digital products are. Digital products are any intangible item that's delivered electronically. So anything that can be downloaded and used digitally is considered a digital product. So you're talking about MP3s, videos, PDFs, worksheets, workbooks, webinars, coaching, all of that stuff is music, photos, all of that stuff is a digital product, and they can be created one time, but they can be sold forever. How powerful is that? It's like if you went to work one time, but you kept getting paid every 2 weeks. You didn't clock in again. You just went to work one time, and then you just keep getting paid, keep getting paid, you keep getting paid, you keep getting paid. That's a digital product. Okay. It can be consumed using a computer, a phone, any electronic device. Global online education, e-learning is what it's called, is valued at $498 billion. And that was in 2022. And it's projected to reach a value of $1 trillion in 2028. That's 4 years from now. And I know I'm throwing out some big numbers, but you have to see how big of an industry this really is. The best digital products that you can create, hear me and hear me very well, is a course, because you can make a lot of money from it and it'll impact your audience much faster, especially compared to an ebook. but also too, a course is the best way for you to serve your audience because you have something that your audience doesn't have. You know something that your audience doesn't know. So when you put it in a course, it allows them to consume it and digest it when they're able to. And that allows you to serve a lot of people all the time without necessarily using all of your time and effort. If you're following me, let me know. If I need to slow it down, let me know. Tell me in the chat because I'm blowing through this thing. Now, this is another good one that you want to screenshot, okay? The top 3 niche, okay, however you want to pronounce it, okay? The top 3 in digital marketing or online business is health, wealth, relationships. Health, wealth, relationships. Everyone deals with this. Every single person on the planet deals with health. They deal with wealth. They deal with relationships. And if it's not going well, they are going to immediately seek out a result. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys are following. Thank you for letting me know because I want it to be interactive. I want you to talk to me in the chat. Let me know so we can, I can really make sure that this is hitting. The New Rich course is focused on the wealth niche, okay? So it does give really, really big traction because it is the wealth niche. And I mean, you got to just face it, right? Everybody wants more money because everybody wants time and money freedom. Everyone wants to be able to shop without looking at the price tag, eat the healthiest and most organic, grass-fed, pure, food that'll give them long life and help their body feel good and produce well. But that comes with money, right? Everybody wants to do good and be generous and love their neighbor and themselves, but that takes money. So being in that niche and helping people in that niche is really, really powerful. Now, here is why the time is now to create a digital product. Screenshot this because I am not going to go through all of it, but I can tell you right now, if you go through this, even having any type of entrepreneurial mentality, you will understand why digital products are what my daughter would say. She's Gen Z, that girl. Digital products are that girl. They have their own lingo. I'm trying to keep up, guys, okay? So as I keep up, you're going to keep up too because I'm going to keep you hip to what's happening. All right. So the time is now to create digital products, okay? You can have a small team. You'll have money freedom. You don't have to get inventory or have a big warehouse and store all the books. No, you can just have the books online. You can have the course online. You don't have to have all the different products that are necessary, right? All you need is phone and Wi-Fi. There's no expiration date on it. And it's recession proof because you're helping people in a space of their life that never goes away. It's always one of those things that we pay attention to, okay? I hope you screenshotted this. Let's go to the next one, okay? Now, I still have the system to share with you. I still have more stuff to give to you, okay? Let me know in the chat. If you want to hear more, just say yes. Just put it in the chat. I'm not even going to go any further. I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to wait for you. Go ahead and say yes in the chat if you want to hear more, if this is making sense, if you are more aware of this. Literally, it feels like when I go on social media, even though I know about the industry and I go on there, I'm like, man, this thing is people don't even realize what's happening. People don't, yeah, okay. It's right in front of our face, but yet people don't even know. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yes, yeah, okay, yes. Very good. Let's get into it. Let me show you what you need to succeed. Here we go. I told you I'm going to break this down for you. Here is the secret to massive profits. Yes, go ahead. Take a screenshot. It's good. All right. Number 1, audience. In TNR, we're going to show you how to monetize your audience with your phone, even if you have an audience of 5 or 500. We're going to show you how by creating reels, executing your Dream 100 strategy, posting viral content, and even how to create a faceless brand. Now, I just shared that with you and you're like, oh, okay. Let me tell you something. That part right there is so loaded because a lot of people feel like, oh, if I don't have 100,000 followers, I won't be able to make a lot of money. Guys, I have clients who have 200, 500 people that follow them on Instagram, and they are making thousands of dollars every single month because people feel like, oh, it's the followers. No, it's about creating content that resonates with people and content that makes people feel like, okay, this is my guy. This is my girl. They know what they're talking about. This is who I need. I'm going to them. That's the type of content we show you how to create. You will literally meet strangers who believe in you and who trust you and want you to show them how to do what they need. When it comes to a faceless brand, even my guy, whom I love, he's so hilarious, says that you got to know how to work a faceless brand. In this day and age, it's an absolute must. Because you might have people who will buy from you and you might have people who won't. But then you have a faceless brand and it's resonating, it's connecting, and they'll buy from that faceless brand. Anyway, I don't want to get into it because I'll get excited and I'll start breaking everything down and we'll be on here for a whole nother hour. Okay, next up, you need a digital product. Okay, you need a digital product. And right in TNR, you have this course that you can resell and keep 100% profit. So you don't have to worry about, you don't have to stress about creating your own digital product. Now, hear me here. You can create your own digital product. That's going to take some time. But if you want to go ahead and hit the ground running, tap into this opportunity immediately, then you're going to want to take advantage of the course, the TNR course, that you can resell and keep 100% profit. Then as you go on and you really start, as you keep going, you're going to see, right, that you can, okay, I like this niche. I like talking about that. People really respond when I talk about this. Okay, now I'm going to make my own digital product. But you still have something that you can already sell just like that. Next up, software. In TNR, you will get the Vonza software for 12 months. So that you can automate and systematize your business. This, guys, I've worked with a lot of people in a lot of different industries, from coaches to counselors to people in cleaning businesses, online business, brick and mortar businesses, all of it. Okay. And one thing I can tell you that puts a lot of businesses out of business is automation and systems. You got to have these two things. And we show you how to use the software. You get the Vonza software, how to automate the emails, how to automate when people come on your page and they say, oh yeah, send me the newsletter. What comes in their email, how they connect with you, how you connect with them, how they see you, all that stuff. You're not having to do all that stuff because we're going to show you how to set it up in a way that even while you're on your cruise, you're taking your 4th vacation for the year, you are celebrating your anniversary, your business anniversary, wedding anniversary, whatever anniversary you're celebrating, or you're getting married, okay? You can pay for your wedding. You can pay for your event and have your event and enjoy your event because you're still making money. That's the power of online business. Okay, this is everything you need. Make your first dollar online or 6 figures in your business. If you're just starting or if you're ready to scale and take it up to another level, this is it. That simple formula that I just showed you, that is it. So if this live masterclass has been valuable to you so far, come on, put a TNR in the chat. TNR, throw it in the chat. Let me see that this thing is giving you insight. It's giving you understanding. You are hearing information, maybe not for the first time, maybe for the second or third time, but it's resonating. It's hitting home. Put TNR in the chat because we are in a opportunity that is powerfully amazing. It's changing the game. It's changing your life. Yes, I see you. I see you. Good. I'm glad. This is it. This is how we do this. Okay. And it gets better. And I want you to wait till the end of the masterclass. Okay. Because I will have gifts and I'll have some bonuses for you that's going to blow your mind. It's really going to help you and get you where you want to go. So this is what the new rich looks like. You can absolutely take a screenshot of this. I would suggest it so that way you can kind of see, because this system works. It works. It's already been proven. It's already been shown. You can see what's inside. There's several modules. I'll show you that in just a second. But this course has what's called Master Resell Rights, MMR. So not only are you getting the course so that you can learn exactly what to do, you can gain high value, high income producing skills, because that's really what this world is shifting to and where it's going. Having those high income skills that last forever and ever, no matter what the marketing or the economical landscape looks like. Okay, you can take it, learn it yourself, but even as you're learning it, you can also promote it and generate income off of it. Hello. That's what we call a twofer. You get two things. Like, ladies, when you go to the store and there's an outfit you get, and then it's like, oh, it comes with, it's like, oh, I buy this dress, but the dress comes with like a little shawl that goes on top. So it's a twofer. You can wear it two ways, even though you're only paying for it once. That's a twofer. That's what New Rich is. It's a twofer. Okay. So it comes with those rights. So as you promote it and as you sell it, you get 100% profits. You get all that money to yourself. You didn't create it, but you get that money from it. And that's how it works. So here's what you got to know that's inside. TNR course is going to teach you digital marketing. Okay, mastery. You're going to master digital marketing because it is a skill. It's generating a lot of money for a lot of people. Now, TNR comes with master resale rights so that you can resell it and you can keep the course 100% profits. I told you that. It has over 183 modules to teach you how to market and generate revenue, whether it's this course, a different course, something that you created for somebody else. Hello, that's coaching. It will show you how to market and become a very valuable resource. It has recorded videos, worksheets, literal copy and paste templates that you can use, swipe files so you can cut your way to success. We have monthly live training with Q&A. So you're never stuck on anything. You're going to have myself, my husband also assist, and then also our trained coaches that come on and they host live trainings so that you can be very aware, cognizant of what's happening, what's going on, what you need to know, and you can keep the locomotive moving, okay? You'll get the 12 months Vonza software, and you'll have access to the online community. And that is the key. That's where the gold is, because you're not doing it by yourself. You're also doing it with other people who want to learn and are learning the same skills, the same valuable, life-changing skills that you're learning. So you can take a snapshot of this, and it's just kind of showing you a few things that's inside that we cover. Mindset and branding. I showed you some of my clients earlier. That's a big thing. I see that a lot with people because we've been trained and been programmed to be 9-to-5ers. We've been programmed to work a job and just do what I say. Just do it how it's done. Just do it like this. Just do it like this. And so then we say, okay, I don't like that type of way of living and working. I want to have my own business, but it's the mindset. You still have a 9-to-5 mindset, but you're trying to create millions of dollars. It doesn't work. That's why we really spend time on the mindset part, so that you can shift your thought process from a 9-to-5er to a millionaire. That, I know that's not a word. Just follow me, okay? A millionaire mindset, okay? You can have the type of branding on your business that makes sense, and you know how to brand. So you can be like some of these people. When we went on the cruise, I remember turning on the TV in our room, and Shaq was on the TV. I was like, excuse me, Shaquille O'Neal, sir, what are you doing here? His brand is so solid. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. Shaq is everywhere. He was on that cruise ship promoting that cruise ship. If you're at home during the day, he has a icy hot. He does commercials with the general. They have created a brand for Shaq that has allowed him to make money even though he has not played basketball in how many decades. That is a skill. That is not a fly by night. That is a skill. You'll learn it. Okay. I spent a lot of time there. So marketing, content strategy, email marketing, defining your target audience, business foundations, business automation, all of this stuff is there. So even if you have your business already and you're needing something so that you can really scale and grow in those areas because you know what you have is good, it's just not creating the type of income that you know it should, you're going to get that in TNR. Okay. And here's the deal. There's more. There's social media marketing secrets. Social media is not going anywhere, guys. There's no reason for us to run and hide from it. It's not going anywhere. So we got to learn it and use it to our advantage. How to go viral online, how to build your confidence and self-esteem. Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't have the confidence to take risks, to go forth, to have an unction inside of you, and that unction is telling you, you know what, you need to do it like this, and you go ahead and you do it like that because you're not concerned about what anybody has to say to you, what anybody's going to say about you, none of that stuff. If you have confidence and self-esteem, you literally will make the type of income that the big dogs make. Because I could tell you, it's never about skill set as much as it is confidence behind the skill set. You could quote me on that later. How to sell without selling, personal growth. Your business grows as much as you grow. Your relationships grow as much as you grow. Your marriage grows as much as you grow. It's all flows together. It all works. You'll learn and master digital marketing. You'll be certified in digital marketing. You will have the stuff. You can't lose with the stuff that we use in TNR. But here's the thing. If you're just starting out, reselling the course is the fastest and the easiest way to launch your digital product business and keep 100% of the profit. Okay. You don't need to resell the course. You can take the course and learn about digital marketing and also create your own digital product. I told you that before, but I do want you to understand and imagine, take a screenshot of this, okay? What it would be like to sell a product that makes you money while you sleep. And I want you to look at these numbers. Now, here's the thing. I always said to myself, oh, I'm not a math person. I'm not a numbers person. But then when it came to living the lifestyle that I wanted to live, I learned math real fast. Hello. One course a week at $497 times 4 weeks is $1,988 per month. What would you do with an extra $1,988 a month? What about an extra $14,910 a month? What about an extra $104,000 a month? What would it be like? What would happen? That's what we're looking at right now. So here's what I want you to know. You could take all this information that you learned today for absolutely free. I won't hold it against you, and you can go at it alone. You could spend hundreds of thousands of dollars figuring it all out, getting frustrated, wasting the next 3 to 10 years of your life. That is not a problem. Whatever you do with this intellectual property is up to you. I'm giving it out to you for free. Number 2, you could do nothing. Great webinar, great way to spend Sunday. Cheers, belly up, right? Or number 3, you could take my offer to help you launch your own successful digital product online business, and we go at it together. The choice is always yours. Now, here's what I want you to remember. There is a disturbing cost of doing it by yourself because you're going to have to try and figure out all the information, and I'm telling you that I have. It's already here for you, and you have the community that comes with it. But, you know, you're going to try to figure out the information, set up the business. It could take you 3 to 10 years of your life, and you may not even figure it all out. You'll have thousands and try thousands of things on your own with no idea about what works, what doesn't work, and the expensive cost of trial and error. To build and find a support system, that would take you years. So really, what is the true cost to achieve this? Millions of dollars, decades of time. And again, even with all of that, you may not be able to actually figure it out. And that is the truth. I told you at the beginning, I'm going to tell you the truth. It takes effort. Anything worth having does take some effort. But here's the best part about the new opportunity, the new rich. You don't need a big following. You don't need the products to sell. You don't need the experience. All you need is TNR. So that way you'll have a proven system. It already works. We know it works. You learn it, you apply it, and it starts working for you. Remember, I was talking about the Acre Boys. They didn't have a big following. Now, if you find them online now, you're going to see they have a big following. But when they came to us, they didn't have a big following. They needed help to monetize their audience and to take the information that they have and put it in a way that would allow their new clients and their ideal clients to take it, and they could win as well. They followed the TNR system. They've generated $1 million in 9 months. How would that change your life? That is so phenomenal. If you don't have a course, you don't need one. Kelly, she's selling and reselling TNR course, and she's on track to doing $100,000 in her business. She actually launched and she made $33,000, and so now she's just pushing on ahead. Locomotive, she is running, honey. Okay, from her online business. And she's just using TNR. The same strategy that is in TNR is the same thing that Trauma used to, especially within the mindset work. We were able to change some pricing within her program that she already had. And within days, I'm talking about days. Next time, I'm going to update this. I'm going to put the text message that she sent me. She had already made $5,000. It was a mindset shift. And that thing just shifted her whole business. That's how powerful this stuff is. Ashley, she scaled to success. She's made 5 figures in her online, just with her online course. So that's just within the short amount of time that we've been working together. So I already know that that course is going to blow and go and hit 6 figures very easily, very easily. Within 30 days, Yvonne, matter of fact, I remember Yvonne came to one of our masterminds, and we told her to get up and pitch her course. She pitched her course, and right then and there, she made sales right then and there for pitching her course in front of the people, because it was the right course in front of the right people at the right time, and we taught her exactly what to do right. And so she's been blowing and going with that business, and things have been going really well for her. We helped Joe launch his online course. Now, he had been doing brick and mortar many years, doing very successful, doing very well, but he didn't have a way to leverage the knowledge in his mind. And so what we did was we took what was in his mind, we turned it into a course, and now that course is allowing his business to reach heights that it could never have reached if he didn't tap into what we've put in the TNR, the online course. And Ellie Talks Money, she built a multi-7-figure digital product business so that she now has digital products that are generating her, and she's making a lot of money, millions of dollars, just online. So understand, I said it before, I'll say it again. Whether your goal is to make your first dollar online or is to scale your 6-figure business, TNR is what you need. It is what you need. This is everything that you get, okay? You stay to the end of the masterclass. Super proud of you. Now, I want to show you what it comes with. You have the course with MMR. That's a $4,000 value. You have the recorded videos, worksheets, templates, swipe files, so you can shortcut your way to success. That's $2,500 value. You have your monthly live training with Q&A, and we'll have a short Q&A before this is over so that you can ask me whatever questions you have in the chat. Okay, that's a $3,000 value. Online community with accountability and peer support, $5,000 value. Now, let me ask y'all, just based on the results that you've seen, what the value is of TNR, how much do you think that this course should be? And just put it in the chat. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I'm just asking you, how much do you think that this course is actually worth? That's what I want to know today. You tell me, let me know, and put it in the chat. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think I should charge for this course to get it to you, and how much somebody should pay for this type of information. Okay, I got a 19,000 with a LOL. Is that a LOL because it's uncomfortable, or a LOL because LOL? It should be 19. Right? How much do you think that this course should actually be? What the price tag should be on it? And 19,000 isn't even bad, honestly. If you knew how much money I've spent in personal development, business education, mentorship, it's more than I've spent on my master's and my doctorate, to be honest. I've spent more on myself than I have on my degree. Yeah, 10K is pretty good. That's pretty easy. Okay. Well, here's the total value of all of this. The total value of this is $21,359. That's the total value. That includes the bonuses. Because I told you, if you stay to the end of the webinar, that there was going to be some bonuses. See, you thought I was going to forget. I didn't forget. Why would I forget? I'm here to help you win. Come on. Right? Here's the bonuses. You got modules to teach you how to market and generate revenue. You have the faceless Mega Vault. We're going to show you how to market like a boss, even without showing your face. So it's for my introverted people, my people who are on the job and they don't want any conflict of interest. Yeah, that's for you. 151 story slides for selling. So how you can sell in your stories and make money just from your stories. 7-figure digital product secrets. 200 plus social media viral hooks. Because if you can hook them in, boy, I'm telling you, you will go viral like that. 10 digital product ebooks that you can easily resell. That's what we call PLR, okay? And all that is you just customize it to however you want it to be, your face, your colors, and all that fun stuff. And you can promote it and market it and make money off of it. And you get a 12 months money back guarantee. The total value of this is $21,359. Someone said in the chat $19,000. Someone said in the chat $10,000. Yeah, I would say so, but I'm not going to charge you for that. I'm not going to charge you for that, but I'm going to tell you this. The opportunity of a lifetime can only be taken in the lifetime of that opportunity. Meditate on that, okay? The opportunity of a lifetime can only be taken in the lifetime of that opportunity. So this offer is only good for today. Catch it today. If you wait or you procrastinate, you may miss it forever. So I want you to act now. You don't have to have $10,000. You don't have to have 19 like y'all said in the chat. You don't have to have 21,359, which is the value of it. All you need is a one-time payment of $497. That's it. Or 3 payments of $179. So you can have access to all of this. I won't even go into it and break it down for you any further because I feel like I really broke it down for you throughout the webinar. I feel like I really shared with you how the information and all that's placed in TNR is absolutely going to change the trajectory of your finances, of your business, of your life. This is what comes with it. And yes, if you go ahead and start today, you get all of these bonuses. Now, I have on here that I only have this available for 20 people, but I don't know if that's actually true. If I'm not mistaken, I only have, I only have 10 spots left. I only have 10 spots left because I actually, yeah, it's 10. I only have 10 because I sat with some individuals through the week and we talked through this and worked through it. So they took up the 20 that you see here on the webinar. I only have 10 left. And like I said, the value is definitely big, but here we are with a very, very small investment for you to level up with. And I'm really big when it comes to business having an ROI. Like, what's the ROI for me? If I make a payment of $497, even if you do the payment plan, right, which is really simple, that's like a trip to Target and Starbucks during the month. Like, come on, we're fasting, okay? You're fasting so you can invest in yourself at 179 up 3 times. Okay, so if I make that investment and I make $5,000, I make $20,000, I make whatever thousand, my ROI is huge. I just made back everything that I invested. And as a matter of fact, if you get access to TNR and then you turn around and you sell it for $497, you've already made your money back. You've already made your investment back. So everything else from there is you're good. It's extra bonus. You're talking about revenue and you're talking about profitability. So that's what I have for you tonight. I want you to let me know. The chat is open. Let me know what questions you have in the chat, and we can chat through this, and we can make sure that you take advantage of what has been presented and what is not going to be available. There's not a lot of people who are willing to show you, like, I've been able to do very well with this knowledge. I've been able to help other people with this knowledge so they can do well. There's just not a lot of people out there who are willing to share this information because they want to keep it to themselves. But I just don't feel like there's competition. I feel like there's people for me. I feel like there's people for you. I feel like there's so many different things that people want to know that there's not a competition. That's like when I drive down the street and I leave the neighborhood, I see on one side there's Quick Trip, and then on the other side there's Racetrack, the gas station. That's fine with me. Set your business up across the street. I'm still going to get my business. I'm still going to be profitable. I'm still going to win, honey. No problem. No problem. Matter of fact, I might drive some traffic over to you for whatever reason, but I'm still going to win. I'm still going to be good, right? So you have to have that same mindset for yourself as well. And that's what I have. And that's why I don't mind sharing this. And that's why I don't mind pouring out and giving to you what I have. What I have, I share with you. So let me know in the chat what questions you have, and we'll go ahead and wrap up. I'm so grateful for the time that you decided to share with me on tonight. Just talking about, I get excited, so I know I was going pretty fast, but I'm only excited about things that really are really powerful and have the ability to change our lives. So again, let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and then also let me know in the chat if you are going to jump on the offer. You're going to take advantage of the offer that I have for you today. And if you are, just write TNR. Just put TNR in the chat if you're signing up today. And you're going to jump on and you're going to take advantage of what I'm giving to you tonight. Okay? I want to know. Let me know. All right? Very good. So, okay, I see. Okay, you guys, some of you guys are sending me questions on Instagram. So I think that's where you found me, and you found the webinar, which is fine, but I wanted you to put it in the chat on the webinar. Okay. Is this offer? Yeah, the offer is only available today. Either one payment of $497, okay? Or 3 payments of $179. Very easy to get started, very easy to access, very easy to begin to win and shift over into the new rich. Yes, thank you for asking that. And then someone asked in Instagram, what if I don't have the investment? If you don't have the investment, then that's the reason why you need to find the investment. And I say this very humbly, but you have to get to a place in your life where you're willing to take risks that can shift the trajectory of your life. I shared this in a newsletter that I wrote a couple months ago, but I was sharing with the people how I wanted to get into a course, a mentorship course, and I didn't have the money. And I'm the oldest. And in my culture, the oldest is supposed to be set. You don't ask your younger ones for money. But that's exactly what I did, actually. I asked my siblings for money, and I was like, look, sis, I just need to borrow this. Give me the cash. I'm going to do the course. I'm going to get into the mentorship, and I'm going to pay you right back. I didn't know if I was going to pay her right back. I just wanted to get into the course, and I felt like I can do it. And I felt like it was my time and it was my season. And so I did, and I did the course, and I paid her right back. And not only did I pay her back, I paid her extra. And she was like, oh, what's the extra for? And I was like, girl, because you lent me the money. You lent me the money, and I appreciate that. I was willing to take a risk on me, and then you took a risk on me by giving me the money. So, but I've never had to ask her for money again. I've sent her money even when she doesn't ask me, just because of what she did for me that time. So we got to get to a place where we take those risks so we can invest in ourselves and get to a different place in our lives. Okay. So if you don't have it to invest, you got to find it, borrow it. I've pawned things before. Take something to the pawn shop, get that cash, and get the course. Put in the work, change the trajectory of your life. At some point, we're not responsible for what happened to us, but we are responsible for what we do for ourselves. So we do have to take responsibility for that. Okay. In Instagram, yeah, the community is available. You'll get support, and you'll also be with other people who are part of the community as well, and who are part of who are learning the TNR system too. So they may ask questions that you may not be aware of, and then that you can keep that on the shelf for when you need it, right? And that'll help you. Then you may ask questions that they may need to know, or they didn't even realize they needed to know. Then that helps them out too. That's the power of community. Being able to align yourself with people who are at the same level, who are ahead of you, because all of that rubs off on each other, and you can stay motivated and have that momentum to keep going. Okay. Okay. PLR means, and MRR is master resale rights. PLR is private label rights. PLR means you can customize it for yourself. MRR is you just sell it as is. Okay, so those are digital marketing terms. You in the industry now, babe, so you gotta learn this stuff. All right. Well, guys, thanks again for joining me tonight. Make sure you take advantage of the offer. Check your email, because I will put the link in there for easy access. Talk to whoever you need to talk to so that you can make that investment. And then for those of you who are going to jump in, I can't wait to see you. I look forward to seeing you, and let's take advantage of what is available. God bless, and I'll see you and talk to you soon.